Good evening, everybody. My name is Gabriel Segura. I'm the student body president. Will you guys please join me in the flag salute? Please stand. Face the flag. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the national anthem, and gentlemen, please remove your caps. You may be seated. I will now be passing the microphone to our principal, Ms. Honda.
Thank you, Gabriel. I'd like to thank everybody for being here tonight, and I'd like to thank the class of 2021. You guys are awesome. And before we begin with tonight's ceremonies, there are several honored guests, and I would like to introduce you to them at this time. Representing the Montebello Unified School District Board of Education are Ms. Jennifer Gutierrez, Vice President. And Ms. Elizabeth Cabrera, Member. And I'd like to give a very special thank you to Mr. Miguel Valencia, the principal of Joseph Gascon Elementary, Mrs. Gladys Garcia, principal, Rosewood Park, Ms. Gina Andujo, principal of Montebello Park Elementary, Dr. Stephanie Hardaway, principal, Bella Vista Elementary, Ms. Carmen Patlan, interim principal, Wilcox Elementary, Mrs. Autumn Matsumoto, principal, Macy Intermediate, Ms. Naomi Sotelo, principal of Eastmont Intermediate, and Ms. Cervantes, former third grade teacher of some of you of the class of 2021. She is currently teaching at Bella Vista. The officers of the Parent Teacher Student Association and the faculty and staff at Schurr High School. I want to thank all these people for helping us put together the commencement ceremonies today. It took a lot of hard work and a lot of volunteer effort, and I sincerely appreciate everything they did to make this possible. And now I would like to introduce board member Ms. Gutierrez, who is going to give a proclamation to Mr. Gabriel Segura.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Montebello Unified School District Board of Education, it is my honor to provide this resolution of appreciation to Mr. Gabriel Segura, whereas Mr. Gabriel Segura first took office as the Schurr High School student representative to the Board of Education on September 2nd, 2020, and whereas Mr. Segura has attended meetings of the governing board since that date, And whereas his counsel and suggestions to the members of the Board of Education have been valued highly, and whereas throughout his term of representation, Mr. Segura has displayed high interest in the education and welfare of fellow students. Now be it therefore resolved that the Board of Education of Montebello Unified School District officially expresses the appreciation and gratitude of all members of the Board of Education in admission of his service. And be it further resolved that the Board of Education hereby convey to Mr. Segura its sincere wishes to his continued success and happiness in his years ahead, and that a copy of this resolution is presented to him. Thank you so much. Very well.
Good evening again, everybody. Are you all right? To the class of 2021, my peers, my friends, my teachers, my family, the people watching at home, and my administrators. Today marks the end of our journey together and the beginning of our next separately. However, I'd like to spend this time remembering the experiences that molded us into the people we are today. Our first high school experience for many of us was summer school. We got our schedules in the mail, and in a heartbeat, we posted a picture of it on Snapchat, trying to figure out who had the same teachers as us. A few days passed, and it was our first day on campus. We ran around looking for our friends because we felt comfortable with familiar faces. We spent freshman year learning all about our campus. We wondered if there was really a pool on top of C building. We made our first trip to the burger line. Oh man, were those burgers good. We saw X building and wondered why there was no stall in the restroom. Academically, we passed our first algebra class. We got our driver's permits. I still wonder how some of you got your driver's permit. We met some of our favorite teachers, like Ms. Moreira, Ms. Arizola, and Ms. Murashigi, and morally we grew. We were no longer immature middle schoolers. We were immature freshmen. But we grew, and that's what mattered. And that really showed our sophomore year. Oh, sophomore year. How could we forget that? We finally knew where M building was, and that made us feel great. However, sophomore year brought on its own challenges. Some of us took our first AP World. You always have a sweet spot in my heart. We struggled so hard to get those notes done, but look at us now. Actually, don't look at us. I still struggle to get the notes done. But the important part is, we did it. We made new friends and began to form our Spartan family. Jay got his bike and he took off the training wheels, and we saw him chase people who were late to class or ditching. We watched our football team play Montebello while we got soaked in the rain. And what I might consider the most important event of sophomore year, they opened a Chick-fil-A down the street from our school. The last 2 years built a platform for us junior year. We weren't the underclassmen anymore. We were kings. Together, the Green Mob and USB came out to make the football games amazing. We made one of the craziest memories in the bleachers when we threw green powder at the MHS game. We saw the King Ray make that winning layup at the Keppel game. We sang together in the big gym when our basketball team was blowing out the other team. Then we were hit by tragedy through the pandemic. But I'm not here to repeat what we've heard all year. I'm here to celebrate what we achieved. We persevered and did what no other class could, and that marked our senior year. Our senior year was monumental for generations to come. We were the class who did what no one else could. We held blood drives in a pandemic and saved lives. We celebrated the holidays virtually and participated in activities. Then it really began to hit us. We were really seniors. We were really in Montanez's AP Lit class. We were really applying to colleges and staying up late writing PIQs. We were really figuring out what job we were going to pursue after high school. We were really standing up for our country and enlisting in the military. We realized here it was time to treasure every moment left. We got emotional at the sight of our last homecoming court. We came back to campus one last time for the next step and hung out with our friends for the last time in the quad. We treasured the sunset, the beautiful sunset at Senior Sunset this week. I know the clouds blocked the sun, but we treasured the moment, and that's what mattered. We saw Noah and Kiana win prom king and queen. Who would have thought that we would have seen that? And now we are here, just like that. Graduation ceremony, 4 years later. They told us that it would go by in a Zoom. I didn't know they meant literally. We never expected that the Macy kids and the LMI kids would be best friends, or the Montebello Intermediate students would create relationships with Eastmont and Rosewood kids. But here we are now. Look around and recognize that we are not those middle schools anymore. We are Spartans. We are the Spartans who sing happy birthday to Cito every time we see him. That reminds me. Happy birthday, Cito. We are the Spartans who saw milk get tossed around the bleachers by the milk crew. We are the Spartans who saw Spider-Man run across the roof during lunch. Ultimately, however, we did it. We are the class of 2021, built like no other, graduating like no other, and succeeding like no other. We are amazing. And everyone always asks me as president what I would do if we weren't in a pandemic. I guess we'll never know.
Thank you, Gabriel. Perfect attendance. Tonight, we recognize students from the class of 2021 who have 4 years of perfect attendance. When I call your name, please stand and remain standing until I complete the announcement. 4 years of perfect attendance. Caitlin Wong. Edwin Mota. Jeffrey Ortega. Jacqueline Pineda. Alexis Rios. Arek Terjaminian. And Sean Wang. And last night, for 4 years of perfect attendance, we recognized Jasmine Amesqua, Genesis Carmona, Seth Caron, Valeria Chavez, Emily Chen, Christopher Gomez, Luis Gomez II, Abraham Hernandez, Angela Herrera, Kevin Lay, and Andrea Lopez. Abraham, stand up. He's here tonight too. I forgot. Congratulations. Thank you. You may be seated. And for 12 years of perfect attendance, tonight we recognize Joshua Torres. Joshua, are you here? There you are. And last night we recognized Rose Lee Hadegi. Congratulations. And now for the ultimate, 13 years of perfect attendance. Tonight we recognize David Alberto Perez, Matthew Reynoso, Victoria Love Sanchez, and Paola Villanueva Chocoy. And last night we recognized Vincent Castro and Reve Garcia. Congratulations. And now it is my pleasure to introduce the top scholars of the class. This year, the class of 2021 is represented by 3 salutatorians and 1 valedictorian. A committee of teachers meets to select the valedictorian and salutatorian based on the following criteria. The valedictorian is a top scholar in the class. He or she represents the highest standards of scholarship in the classroom and on campus. The salutatorians are the runner-up to the scholar. The committee examines the records of seniors with the top 10 class ranks and considers their weighted and unweighted GPA, number of semesters of honors and AP courses completed, total number of semesters of high school courses completed, number of AP exams taken and AP scores, school activities, and community service during all 4 years, and leadership positions held. Our first salutatorian. With a 4.0 unweighted GPA and a 4.38, this student has completed 46 semesters of coursework, 24 of which have been honors and AP. Having passed 5 AP exams with scores of 4 5s and 1 4, the student is a 4-year member of student government and CSF, a 2-year member of National Honor Society, and a 2-year member of the marching band. Displaying leadership as historian of NHS and president of the junior class, the student is an AP scholar with distinction, a Posse scholar, and an Eagle Scout. Continuing his education next year, at the University of Wisconsin-Madison is Salutatorian Andrew de Sevilla.
Thank you, Ms. Honda. Good evening, staff, parents, distinguished guests, online viewers, and my peers. It's an honor to be before you all as the salutatorian. There was no chance at all that I would be standing here without the love and support of my mom, my dad, my family from across the country and Puerto Rico, teachers, staff, club advisors, and my peers, all of you guys. I can go on all day thanking individuals, but please know that I am very, very, very grateful for any help, small or large, that each and every one of you gave me. Now to my peers. 4 years ago, you've all voted me in as your freshman class president. This was a huge surprise to me, mainly because I never was a popular kid, and I knew that I was not always the person you see me as today. In elementary school, I was a very anxious child, and I had trouble with social situations in general. I was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome in middle school, which explained my overall awkwardness. However, with the support and amazing patience of my wonderful family and community, I was able to realize my potential and was given many opportunities for which I am forever grateful. In my freshman president speech 4 years ago, I told each and every one of you, my peers, that regardless of what middle school we came from, we are all Spartans now, and we always will be. In college, and for the rest of your life, whether you become a Husky, a Golden Eagle, a Titan, a Panther, Bruin, Trojan, or if you start working right away, just know that we will always be Spartans. Remember where you came from, look ahead to where you're going, and make your community proud. Once a Spartan, always a Spartan. Thank you very much.
And our second salutatorian, with a 4.0 unweighted GPA and a 4.27 weighted, this student has completed 50 semesters of coursework, 20 of which have been honors in AP. Having passed 4 AP exams with scores of 3 4s, this student is a 4-year member of AVID and CSF and student government, a 2-year member of NHS and Renaissance, a 4-year member of the baseball team. He played 2 years on varsity. His leadership includes serving as NHS president and vice chair of AVID. Continuing his education next year at UCLA is salutatorian Noah Graham.
Thank you again, Ms. Honda. Good evening to all of the friends, families, faculty, other distinguished guests in attendance, and last but not least, to Schurr High School's class of 2021 graduating seniors. I would like to again welcome and thank all of you for joining us as the class of 2021 in celebrating our remarkable achievements. Now, I would especially like to welcome my parents and family and thank you for your unconditional love and support throughout my life and more importantly over the last 4 years. Forgive me for the lack of better words to describe how grateful and appreciative I am for you, for your hard work, for your sacrifices, and for your guidance. I love you, and I would not be standing up here without you. Thank you. My high school tenure has definitely been one built to remember, beginning with the loss of my grandmother at the start of my freshman year. As time passes, I have come to learn that my high school experience would not have flourished without the purposeful drive I found in myself during the toughest point of my life. It hurt me not only as an individual, but it hurt to see the rest of my family so broken. Her memory and the inclination to make her proud spurred my focus in school, allowing me to create the cornerstone of my academic success. And now I can only hope that she is looking down on me today with a smile on her face and her heart overflowing with love. The remainder of my high school experience, however, has been full of happiness, of laughter, of love, of unforgettable memories, and of course, its fair share of stress and lack of sleep. Through all of the strenuous work, Schurr High has brought lifelong friends and many joyful memories that we can never forget, with homecoming festivals, Renaissance rallies, Mr. Schurr High, and even just chill days in the quad. From sports games and spending time with my best friends to countless hours of late night studying, Schurr High School has brought me a vast education with unbreakable friendships, indispensable relationships with my teachers, and a hunger for success. I would like to thank all of my teachers extensively for pushing me to my complete potential. Thank you for all of your support and kind words over the years. Thank you for your time, your wisdom, and your dedication to the education and future successes of the Schurr High School class of 2021. To my fellow peers, although I'm sure you've heard it already countless times, this year, this class is unlike any other. High school itself is a stressful experience to say the least, not to mention the added tension of a global pandemic. I truly hope it was not completely stressful and irritating, and that all of you were able to share some of the same contentment with your first couple years of high school. Through this adaptation to online learning, the inability to interact with friends and teachers in class, and being unable to have a senior year that even remotely resembles normal, we made it. We've had the tenacity and the determination to strive through a global pandemic, raging societal issues, and all of the individual adversity we have encountered. And for that, I congratulate you all on being here. You are a testament to hard work and to dedication. As we look forward with pleasure to our post-high school endeavors, I would like to leave you all with a quote by Jackie Robinson. "A life is not important except in the impact it has on other lives." The impact of our lives onto others is greater than we understand, and I implore you all to go through life with the goal of spreading hope, love, positivity, and inspiration to everyone you meet, even when it may seem impossible. Breaking out of 2020 seemed impossible. An online senior year seemed impossible. Yet here we are, in these caps and gowns, awaiting our diplomas. I commend all of you for making it this far. This class is one of its kind, and the world is going to need our strength, our leadership, and our resilience to make it a better place. I wish you all everlasting success in every aspect of your lives. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2021. Thank you.
Thank you, Noah. With a 3.95 unweighted GPA and a 4.37 weighted, this student has completed 46 semesters of coursework, 23 of which have been honors and AP. Having passed 5 AP exams, with scores including 2 4s, this student is a 4-year member of CSF and Girls League, a 3-year member of Student Government, and a 2-year member of NHS. She is a 4-year member of both volleyball and track and field. Her leadership includes serving as captain of varsity volleyball, NHS vice president, and USB senior vice president. Continuing her education next year at UCLA is Salutatorian Tiffany Nunn.
Thank you, Ms. Honda. Good evening, parents, staff, teachers, distinguished guests, family and friends, and my fellow graduates. It's my honor to stand here before you today as one of your class of 2021 salutatorians. First, on behalf of the senior class, I'd like to thank Ms. Honda, the administration, teachers, and staff for the opportunity to graduate in person despite our current circumstances. We would not be here without your never-ending support. I'd like to thank my parents who have supported me every step of the way throughout high school, and my brother Isaac for being the most and loving supportive brother. I could not ask for a better family. I'd like to thank Big USB, the volleyball and track and field program, and AVID for their continuous love throughout my 4 years of high school. Secondly, I'd like to congratulate my class for completing a milestone in our life. We did it. Today, we're officially no longer high schoolers. We're gathered here to not only celebrate our accomplishments, but our perseverance in the past 4 years. Let's also not forget the teachers and advisors who helped us along the way. Thank you for shaping us into the people we are today. Schurr High School has definitely shaped me into the person I am today. Despite being Chinese in a Hispanic-dominated community, I never felt deprived of my Asian identity. Honestly speaking, I stand with pride being a Schurr High School student, as there has never been a place so inviting and culturally enriching that broadens my perspectives of self-acceptance. Like many of my fellow graduates, my parents are both immigrants who came to America in hopes of better opportunities for my brother and me. They work countless hours and sometimes even 7 days a week to provide for us. Because my parents often worked late hours, I was left with an empty house. My dislike for being home alone encouraged me to get involved with many sports and clubs, and it was the best decision I ever made, which many of my fellow classmates can also say for themselves as well. I think it's safe to say that many of my peers would agree with me that it wasn't the extracurriculars that made our high school experience so memorable, but the friends and interactions we made in these organizations. Peers, look around you. The laughter, cries, and smiles we exhibited were because of the fellow classmates you're sitting next to right now. That being said, Schurr High School became my second home and family. For many of us, it was our second home. Schurr High School is walking downhill with friends after school and on late start. Schurr High School is singing songs at football and basketball games. Schurr High School is summer practices in 90-degree weather, and Schurr High School is lining up for Mr. Schurr High and the Avid Talent Show as early as after school. Schurr High School is home. As we journey off to new heights, whether it be college, a job, or the military, I challenge my peers to never lose sight of this place we call home. And another challenge I pose to you is to create new homes in whatever venture you're in. Create homes like we did at Schurr, a place where acceptance is valued, memories and friendships are made, and service is encouraged. Dr. Carlos Avila always reminded me that it's not about the destination, but about the journey. So peers, although we've reached our final destination of high school by being here today to graduate, I encourage you to never forget the memories you've made, the countless of hours of hard work you've put in, and most importantly, your classmates. I know each and every one of you will do great things in the future, and I want to let everyone know that regardless of what happens, I am proud of you. Thank you for the best 4 years of high school. I couldn't ask for a better class to graduate with. Perhaps in the future, our paths will cross again. Thank you, and congratulations to the graduating class of 2021.
Thank you, Tiffany. And now for our valedictorian. With a 4.0 unweighted GPA and a 4.42 weighted, the student has completed 43 semesters of coursework, 25 of which are honors in AP. Having passed 5 AP exams, scoring 2 5s and 3 4s, the student is a 4-year member of CSF, STEM Club, and the soccer team. He's also a 2-year member of NHS, and he's also an AP Scholar with distinction. He shows leadership as parliamentarian of both CSF and NHS, co-president of the STEM Club, and captain of the soccer team for all 4 years. He will continue his education next year at Stanford University. The valedictorian of the class of 2021 is Abraham Hernandez.
Thank you, Ms. Hondo. Welcome parents, guardians, friends, and class of 2021 to a graduation we all did not expect to happen. I just want to give a quick thank you to Ms. Honda, Big USB, our teachers and administrators, and anyone else who helped make this momentous day possible. It is really appreciated. I would also like to thank my family and friends who guided and assisted me throughout my 4 years of high school. I wouldn't be in the position I am today without any of you. Thank you. Speaking of family, it feels like just yesterday I was teasing my brother Joel for having a drive-through graduation and missing out on the last third of his senior year. Oh, what a mistake that was. Fast forward to the end of summer, it was announced our senior year was going to be completely online. And the first thing that came to my mind was an image of my brother laughing at me. Karma sucks. My bad, everyone, this year is on me. We were so accustomed to life at school before COVID, and all of a sudden, everything was flipped upside down. We had to adapt to a new learning system. We had to stay focused in our own homes so full of distractions. We had to miss out on seeing our friends, and most importantly, we had to stay motivated. That last one was by far the most difficult, as every day felt the same. There wasn't much to look forward to, and I know for a fact we all had those days where we did not want to continue. But we did, and look at us now. We endured and persevered through one of our toughest years, proving our resilience as we approached the real world. We are all proud of you. I would like to further expand on the topic of motivation, which to me is everything. Whenever I would be asked how I did it, as in how I became a nerd with amazing grades, I simply responded with motivation. But what is my motivation? It took me a while to figure it out, but when it came to me, it was quite simple. Money. Okay, it's deeper than that, I promise. Every day, Monday to Sunday, my father comes home from either one of his two jobs completely exhausted. My mother also doesn't have an easy job. She is a stay-at-home mom who does all she can to allow her three boys to focus on their education. The reason why I consider money as one of my big motivators is because I want them to retire comfortably for my very own, and for my very own family to have more than what I had. I want my parents' life in the future to be the complete opposite of what they are enduring today, which is for them to live peacefully and stress-free as a result of my brothers and I's educational focus. We want to spoil them, give them everything they wanted but could never have, just as a simple thank you. In all reality, my parents are my motivation, not money, and I encourage every single one of you to find your own source of motivation. Maybe you want to further break the glass ceiling. Maybe you want to find happiness within yourself. Maybe you want to be a positive contributor to your community. Maybe, if you're like me, you want to give your parents everything like they give everything to you. Whatever it is, find that motivation no matter how long it takes. Let it carry you throughout life and help you succeed, but do not let go when life gets tough. Trust me, life will be easier when there is a meaning behind it that propels you forward. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2021.
Thank you, Abraham. Albert Einstein once said, "Out of clutter, find simplicity. From discord, find harmony. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity." And while we acknowledge that so much has been taken away, let's not forget what we have learned this year. We learned empathy. Many of you have found creative ways to reach out and stay in touch and support one another. Your teachers told me stories of how you not only helped your classmates, but you uplifted their spirits as well. Some of you sent the teachers emails or acknowledged their efforts in the chat features of Zoom or Google Classroom, or sometimes you stayed after class just to talk to them. You also learned to sacrifice. Some of you sought employment to help your families in addition to keeping up with your studies. Some of you helped your siblings with their schoolwork while you kept up with your studies. And some of you had to help nurse sick family members. Some of you had to help with the household responsibilities, and I know some of you learned to cook. You also learned perseverance. You completed your applications to enter the workforce, attend colleges and universities, and serve your country in the military with the Marines. Members of this class will attend East Los Angeles Community College, Rio Hondo, Mount Sac, Riverside Community College, Pasadena Community College, Salt Lake City Community College, and Cosmetology School. Others will attend the Cal State Universities at Los Angeles, Dominguez Hills, Northridge, Long Beach, San Bernardino, Fullerton, San Diego, San Francisco, and Cal Poly Pomona. Some will attend the University of California at Los Angeles, Riverside, Merced, Santa Barbara, Davis, Santa Cruz, and San Diego. And finally, others will attend the University of Oregon, Chapman, University of Massachusetts, Mount St. Mary's, Whittier, Biola, Hamilton College in New York, University of Wisconsin at Madison, University of Jamestown, William Jessup University, Manhattan Christian University, USC, Cornell, and Stanford. And we've also learned appreciation. There are so many people who supported you along the way, and many of them are here tonight. So seniors, I ask you to please stand and face the crowd, and please give your parents and friends a thank you, show their appreciation for all their love and support. Thank you, seniors. You can have a seat. Thank you. And the last thing we learned is hope. Being here today to watch you as you receive your diplomas gives all of us a renewed sense of hope for the future. The knowledge you have gained this past year is a light that will guide you in your future endeavors so that you can go, as Thoreau once said, go confidently in the direction of your dreams and live the life you have imagined. Congratulations, class of 2021. Buenas tardes. En nombre de los maestros y personal de Schurr High School, les damos las gracias a todos los padres, amigos y familiares por el apoyo y fundamento que les dieron a la clase de 2021. Esta graduación es posible por su amor, ayuda y consejos. Felicidades y muchas gracias. On behalf of the faculty and staff at Schurr High School, we thank all of you in the audience and those who cannot be here tonight for the support and foundation you have provided for the class of 2021. Your help and support is why we are here today. Thank you very, very much. And now, if I may call board member Ms. Cabrera to the podium. On behalf of the faculty of Schurr High School, I present to you the class of 2021. Stand up. I certify that they have completed all the requirements established by the State of California and the Board of Education and are now eligible for the graduation from the Montebello Unified School District.
Buenas tardes, good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Board of Education, I am pleased to accept Schurr High School's class of 2021 and to award its members the diploma verifying completion of all graduation requirements of the Montebello Unified School District. The entire Board of Education congratulates those who have attained the goal and wishes all success and happiness to the graduates. Congratulations, felicidades.
Thank you, and now we will begin what you are all here for, row one. Let's go. You can all have a seat, seniors. We're taking row one right now. Gabriel and Abraham.
Abraham Hernandez, valedictorian with highest honors.
Gabriel Alejandro Segura, student body president with highest honors.
Andrew Ray De Sevilla, salutatorian with highest honors.
Noah Robert Graham, salutatorian with highest honors.
Lenin Alexander Marquez with highest honors.
Tiffany An, Salutatorian, with highest honors.
Monica Min with highest honors.
Caitlin Mong, with highest honors.
Celeste Yvette Munoz with highest honors.
Rosa Belén Moreno Guevara, with highest honors.
Gian Arwen Miranda Ocampo with highest honors.
Tallulah Najarro, with highest honors.
Jeffrey Gary Ortega with highest honors.
Jonas Orellana, with highest honors.
Kevin Alexander Palacios with highest honors.
Jehan Alagon Pagaduan, with highest honors.
Andrea Ruiz with highest honors.
Ariana Rodriguez, with highest honors.
Desiree Sonoe with highest honors.
Erica Elisa Silva, with highest honors.
Melanie Michelle Vasquez with highest honors.
Arek Jacob Turjemanian, with highest honors.
Alyssa Villarreal with highest honors.
Brandon James Van, with highest honors.
Ashley Wu with highest honors.
Paola Villanueva Chocoy, with highest honors.
Natasha Tin C. Young with highest honors.
Ivy Sue, with highest honors.
Annie Zhao with highest honors.
Alejandro Amador Zamora, with highest honors.
Leslie Fabiola Nicaragua with highest honors.
Jessica Marie Moreno, with highest honors.
Alyssa Michelle Ramirez with highest honors.
Sofia Elizabeth Ortega, with highest honors.
Andrew Rivas with highest honors.
Nautica Raquel Reyes, with highest honors.
Jasmine Rosas with highest honors.
Alexis Esmeralda Rosas, with highest honors.
Mariah Gabrielle Skiff with highest honors.
Evelyn Sanchez, with highest honors.
Jennifer Nicole Lopez with highest honors.
Vanessa Alice Tirado, with highest honors.
Andrew Macias.
Abigail Macias, with honors.
Brianna Madrigal.
Elizabeth Macias, with honors.
David Malkasian.
Evelyn Manriquez.
Salvador Maravilla.
Daisy Marin with honors.
Adrian Alexander Martinez.
Frank Martin Martinez.
Isaac Martinez.
Raquel Isabel Martinez.
Sofia Martinez.
Maylani May Maytivan Yukich.
Emily Mata.
J. Jesse Mejia.
Danae Esmeralda Medina.
Nayeli Mendez.
Emmeline Paloma Mendez.
Giselle Mercado.
Chelsea Perez.
Dana Minjares.
Daniel Meneses Camacho.
Ramón Alberto Montoya.
Jonathan Mercado.
Iván José Luis Morales.
Giselle Marino.
Emily Moran Avelar.
Marcus Alexander Miranda Galindo.
Oscar Moreno.
Armando Steven Morales Vargas.
Edwin Mota with honors.
Raymond Agustin Moran.
Janet Munoz.
Jocelyn Moreno.
Dominic Murguia.
Yareli Ashley Moreno.
Andrew Joseph Navichoque.
Omar Mota.
Christian Nersessian Muloyan.
Daniel Munoz with honors.
Alejandra Navarro.
Grecia Michelle Nava.
Ismael Núñez.
David Alexander Navarro.
Teresa Núñez.
Brianna Nadine Negrete.
Alexis Mary Jane Olvera.
Bianca Marie Nevarez.
Alexandra Orellana.
Andrea Núñez.
Daniel Jacob Ortega.
Julie Ann Nunez with honors.
Leilani Aziza Ortiz.
Jerry Catherine Olea.
Andrew Jesus Pacheco.
Joseph Olvera with honors.
Nathaniel Palacios.
Jacob Rudy Orozco.
Maya Rebecca Palos.
Kayla Irma Ortega.
Marino Paredes Flores.
Valentín Osorio.
David Alberto Pérez.
Stephanie Angel Paleo.
Isabel Liana Pérez with honors.
Adrian Panameno.
Ethan Albert Pérez Lopez.
Alexia Melina Perez.
Ana Marta Pijuan.
Angelina Rose Perez.
Christopher Alexis Ponce.
Savannah Michelle Perez with honors.
Jesse Evan Ponce.
Brianna Picasso.
Christine Marie Pryor.
Jacqueline Pineda with honors.
Leslie Quesada.
Damian Alec Ponce.
Emma Lee Ramirez with honors.
Giovanni Alexander Preciado.
Luis Ramirez.
Paola Judith Puga Medellin Padilla.
Ethan Ramzan Ali.
Danielle Mackenzie Radcliffe.
Joel Raso.
Edward Anthony Ramos with honors.
Scott Allen Regis.
Adam Rangel.
Alexandra Elizabeth Reyes.
Manuel Alejandro Rebolledo Magaña.
Tabitha Samara Reyes.
Ethan Reyes.
Angel Reyna.
Tanisha Reyes.
Alexis Rios with honors.
Matthew Isaiah Reynoso.
Axel de Jesus Rivera.
Anthony Julian Rivera with honors.
Felipe Antonio Robledo with honors.
Samantha Daniela Roa.
Emily Elizabeth Rocha.
Rocio Rodriguez Molina.
George Joshua Rodriguez with honors.
Henry Rodriguez.
Isabela Petra Rodriguez.
Nairi Alice Rodriguez.
Christine Ariel Rodriguez.
Rihanna Kaylee Rodriguez.
Paulina Rodriguez.
Viviana Rodriguez with honors.
Vincent Adolfo Rodriguez.
Andre Luis Romani with honors.
Kayla Rojo.
Sofia Alejandra Rubio.
Devin Rosas.
Albert Isaiah Ruiz.
Cynthia Rucobo.
Sebastian Saavedra Gutierrez.
Matthew Reese.
Beatriz Andrea Sanchez Lopez.
Seth Elijah Reese.
Anthony Nicholas Solis.
Nayeli Salas Ortiz.
Camila Sanchez.
Andre Devin Sanchez.
Ryan Joshua Sanchez.
Ariana Sanchez.
Victoria Love Sanchez.
Japheth Sanchez.
Christopher Simon Sandoval.
Victoria Sanchez.
Jonathan Sandoval with honors.
Brittany Sandoval.
Andy Martin Santana.
Francine Sandoval with honors.
Aaliyah Sauceda.
Andrew Elijah Saucedo.
Israel Salcedo.
Jessica Brianna Schaefer.
Gladwin Segarra.
Godwin Segarra.
Michelle Serrano with honors.
Pablo Sierra.
Elida Sierra with honors.
Viviana Sierra.
Perla Sierra.
Emily Samantha Singh with honors.
Leanne Silva.
Adriana Solorzano.
Marco Isaiah Solano.
Stephanie Soto.
Adrian Solorzano with honors.
Ricardo Jeremiah Talavera.
Natalie Soto.
Kendra Tejada with honors.
Dominic Stepanian.
Jordan Stefan Terriquez.
Rodolfo Jose Tatum.
Tatiana Rosario Tolentino with honors.
Dalvi Isabela Tellez.
Ricardo Topete with honors.
Samantha Tomas.
Joshua Rafael Torres.
Isabella Torres.
Yanisha Tovar.
Alejandro Toscano.
Marvin Trujillo.
Victoria Isabel Trujillo.
Denise Uribe with honors.
Paul V2.
Itzel Mauri Valencia.
Rene Fernando Valdez.
Giovanni Brandon Valenzuela.
Alexandra Valenzuela.
Guillermo Jr. Vargas.
Andrew Vargas.
Sarah Vasquez.
Kayla Vargas.
Natalie Ariana Vasquez.
Jamie Janae Vasquez.
Brian Yancy Velasquez.
Isaiah David Velasquez with honors.
Julissa Ariel Velasquez.
Angel Abel Velez.
Pablo Oliver Venegas.
Evan Levi Villa.
Samantha Guadalupe Vidrio.
Lisbeth Ventura.
Josué Villa.
Marco Villanueva.
Sean Wang with honors.
Charlie Ware.
Kaya Whitfield with honors.
Ray Eli Whitney with honors.
Emily Amber Williams.
Aaron Lee Wu.
Yosbeli Chiloch Morales.
Adam Anthony Yanez.
Nautica Raquel Reyes with highest honors.
Marina Uregas.
Yesenia Yanez Hernandez with highest honors.
Mana Zamora.
Gustavo Jaciel Zapata Hernandez.
Valeria Sapien with honors.
Joseph Daniel Zavala. Ángel Tolentín. Isabela Nieblas.
Should I wait for her to get back to her seat? For the class of 2021, please stand. Now will you join me together in moving our tassels from right to left to signify our graduation? Congratulations, everyone, to the class of 2021. Thank you.
Okay, then you can go ahead. There you go. The recessional music, please.